chat. Before, I'll raise the volume just in case. Before I continue, look at this. I forgot to background music to this one. But wait, hold on. We can fix this quickly. We can fix this. Hey, music. Hey, look at that. I actually have background for this. We'll be right back, stream. No, well, I mean, to begin with, I lost it when I reinstalled everything on my PC, but at least I didn't bring back this with Helpy again. For now, for officially Helpy's dead. His neck broke forever. Yeah, I like this. Funny enough, the font I'm using, I didn't have it installed. I didn't have it installed. I didn't have it installed. So I was like, wait, why in the welcome screen I have the text? And it's because I was using an image and not in actual, not in actual. How do you say this? A text tool. I don't know. The tool is called FreeType 2. I don't know what exactly it is, or at least the meaning of it, but anyways. Pretty cool, huh? Very happy. I did a background very quickly. I mean, the stars, fun fact, it's just the same stars from the welcome screen. I just did some modifications, like the star position, removing some of the stars because it was very visible. At least in the welcome screen I have the buildings to help not feel cluttered with stars, but with that background just being a weird looking moon, a very blue moon, and stars. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, chat, how you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day today. I've been kinda busy today, and now I have time. And I think something fell down from very far, but it sounded very hard. Surely nothing will happen, right, Gato? No me. Okay, ignore me then. That's why I want to pick that cat. Alhamdulillah. I actually don't know how if you pronounce it that way. Anyways, let's just get into speedruns, because probably it's just gonna be like 1 or 2 runs of complete runs. That's what's kinda hot today, so I don't want to get sealed in this room, slowly melting. As I know you're gonna see the game, because as always, this team doesn't get saved. There you go. You see the game, and also I need to see live split. Now I see live split, perfect. And I practiced yesterday, so probably I forgot to... I decreased the volume. No, yes, I did decrease the volume. So let me fix that quick, and then we can jump into the speedrun, baby! Also, yeah, the Dago charity stream is currently running right now. A new trailer for the VR version of this game has released, and it's coming in 10 days, so... The other trailer said that it's coming for PlayStation, coming to VR for the PlayStation, so... probably it's because it's trailer specifically for PlayStation, but I hope that they comes for PC as well. Because again, if they're gonna patch the game, even if just for weird, even for bug fixes or the supposed graphical fixes that they're gonna bring, apparently, then yeah, at least I can try it here on PC. Alright. Let's jump into speedrun.
Arnold, hey buddy, this is dispatch with
I hear a lot of people saying that. Oh wow, they did because okay, I just it's a thing that I don't understand or exactly why or how it happened because
I just pulled up.
Stillwell, I mean, Stillwell really was working on bringing VR before the game release. As a reminder, the PAX West of 2024, I'm pretty sure, they showcase a demo of Secret of the Mimic only on VR. So I do wonder why it took them another almost a year to after release of the game to port it to VR. I did say yesterday that this game at least did it. At least like it's close to a year to some extra polish, plus to bring the VR to the game, but on launch. But I still wonder why, especially since I know that there was VR features left. Well, it was partially you could play a little bit of VR on this game because of files of that functionality being left in the game files, but I don't know. I'm not Steelwool. I'm not a game developer. I don't even know too much about how VR works. Barely nothing. I don't have it anymore because I threw it in the trash when I moved to this house. But I remember years ago, my brother and I bought a VR headset because it was actually just a piece of plastic that you can place your phone on it and then put VR stuff on it. So just to be like, whoa, this is so virtual reality. Virtual insanity, but it never stick well with any of the phones, and you just have it there abandoned. And at the end, I was like, "Yeah, we never use this shit, so go to the trash." At the end of the day, we bought it very, very cheap, so I was like, "Yeah, I guess it was expected." I don't know how much it cost, the cheapest model of a VR headset cost, but. Okay, I'm not interested to get a VR headset just to play. Because realistically only be using for a few FNaF games and that's it. I'm not really that interested into VR gaming. I just don't. I mean, I have tried VR before. I already told this story. Basically, one of my friends, we had a party, and being a bunch of gamers, we were like, yeah, I'm gonna bring my VR headset, so you could try a few games, and I got the chance to try a little bit of Half-Life Alyx. That's pretty cool. And just a little bit of Help Wanted because it was not already go, but I did the bonus repair. And money was very huge on VR. It was pretty cool, but again, that's the only thing I could do there. I wish I could like play more of that game. Like for example, realistically speaking, I think would want if I had to choose one FNaF game to play with VR, it would be Hell Wanted 2 because there's a lot more variety to do there. But still, just to give it, just to try it out and see how wonderful it will be to play a VR FNaF. It's fine.
Just follow the soothing sound of my voice.
No. I don't wanna. But overall, I wouldn't be using VR that much. Fuck. yeah, somehow getting a VR headset, then I mean, it'll be cool. Of course, I'll use it to play the FNaF games of VR, but again, not that much of a use. Ah, think about it. No, you know what? I did mention that the FNaF VR game I will play the most will be Hellbound 2, but now I think about it, it will be the first game, only because of collectibles. I was looking for... I think it was yesterday, or past yesterday, but I was looking for a file, or well, a screenshot of Help Wanted when I played on well, not Help Wanted, a No Man's Sky screenshot on the Xbox, because I used to play it on Xbox, and I was like, I wonder if I have a screenshot of the port coordinates from the system I had on that console, and I did not find it. I found a video where I jumped from the from very tall, from very high altitude on the planet I had my main base. But there were a lot of FNaF of Help Wanted screenshots. Originally I played on Xbox, which once again doesn't have Dreadbird DLC on the Xbox version for some reason. Even though even though Steve will say that they will do it. But I did find a lot of the most screenshots were me basically toying with the collectibles. Like my favorite one for definitely making plushies, be drunk, like it's just the flop in the floor, drinking fast alcohol to fast beer. And I try to bring that fun when I play VR here on the channel, but it just doesn't have the same. You don't have the same freedom of movement, or manipulating the position and rotation of the collectibles compared on VR. So that's definitely one. That's definitely my will be the main thing I will do if I had a VR headset. Just hop into FNaF Help Wanted and just do CD stuff with the collectibles. I still say that the collectibles of Help Wanted 2 are just like if you were playing Pizza Sim, which again I get it, it fits well. It's awesome. It works, but let me play with my toys, with my food as well. If they want to end up doing Help Wanted 3, I hope they just they go back to it. Help Wanted system, reward system. Hi, to play! Because why? Because I need it. Even if flat mode even for flat mode it will suck, or it will suck. It will be very limited what you can do with the collectibles. I still prefer it overall. But also I would hope that there was also like a way to rotate and move the plushies. Is a lot more easier, right, Jackie? Te apesta el hocico, güey. Oh, yeah, it's been I haven't hit that pipe, but yesterday during the practice I looked hitting the pipe and whew! I go flying away. Ah, that pipe. I wonder if it's still being used on out of bounds. I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure that the most broken technique right now is the one that you can float by doing sort of a quantum lever to Jackie's box. Like you have to quantum lever it, but you have to use it while you have to do it while opening a door. the door that leads you to the TF2 permission. So you don't have to open the door. You have to put the data diver on the door and then spin it like if you were opening Jackie's box. That will make it so you teleport towards Jackie, causing the deload, and for some reason making you float. I have done it just to see how it is. It is working. I just have no idea. I heard it can go everywhere, but I don't know how much of everywhere it is true because I didn't find an easy way to go down or up. I just did the same height all the time, but I mean probably there's a way. I just don't know because I'm not trying to speedrun the category which is being used or was being used. One thing I've been getting lately is into the speedrun world of different mascot horror games. More specifically, like yeah, FNaF, where it's stable games. I mean that being Security Breach in this game, and surprisingly also the puppy games because I never knew the speedruns of those games, specifically the puppy games, were stupidly broken. To the point that speedrunning one of these games requires to have a absurd amount of control over the game, basically. Only because of the physics, which you know how I complained that a lot of the physics things that I liked a lot of the first 2 chapters pretty much were gone the more chapters I played. Yeah, probably looking back, well, looking now at the speedruns. I think I know why. I think I understand now why they done it. Do I mean I like it? Of course not. And also I don't understand why they're doing it. So just bad. Bad decisions, bad ideas. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Oh, look at my cat eating. Surely my cat won't try to annoy me in the middle of a round because he wants to lay down in front of me. Well, on my desk instead of, you know, being somewhere more comfortable for both of us. Yesterday he did do that during the stream. It was later. I think like 10 minutes after the stream that he decided to, yeah, I'm gonna be annoying. What cat is that mean?
Great. Now that I assume
Hey.
Input the 1,
1, 4,
2,
2,
3.
3.
Input the following code using
No.
close the hatch. Reset the crank.
I wish I had, I wish I have really had official dubs. Well, it does have subtitles. It doesn't have any kind of dubbing. I do wish it had one so I can, so you know, just give some variety to these games. Like I don't know, maybe I'll be playing one time with the voices in Spanish. And you know what? Sure, let's go with Portuguese. You're so Portuguese. Japanese. Just a few examples. So French. So at least it's a little bit more interesting. Well, not interesting, just variety. I know there's like fan dubs, but I don't know much. I don't think like the thing is if these games depends on the way audios are made is so when audio plays it changes to another it moves to next action, then yeah, those moves will be not allowed. Wouldn't be allowed. Usually languages like Japanese are faster to speedrun because of the shorter dialogue or voice lines that needs to be told. But that's not always the case with all games. Bye bye bye. You know what, just because it's early. I'll restart. But I really hate when you press a button but actually doesn't actually press the button, because you need the button to actually be completely pushed so it actually triggers something. In the only reason why it's a national problem in this game is only because of Arnold's hand. The way it got programmed. Wither John? My girlfriend sent me a gift of Wither John. Who's John? John no wait, John FNaF will be John FNaF. But oh, maybe it's evil John FNaF. Anyways.
Arnold. Hey, buddy.
My cat is basically is a John cat now I think about it. Well, actually, not really. He's not that average.
I just pulled up.
And the reason why my cat is still an average cat is because of his mom.
Doesn't look like anyone's here.
Who is looking for you? Your mother?
I'm sure you're right. Those motion sensors never.
My cat's mom, it's
How am I supposed to get in?
To access the
actually it's a funny story how we adopted her, because it happened during one of my dad's birthday that he went out because he wanted to buy tortillas, and he found her in the middle of the street with the chance of she could get hit by a car. So he was worried. Even though he said he doesn't like cats, but you know, the typical dads don't like cats thing. But he ended up taking the cat. The cat is actually it's very. I remember her being very. Like one day I remember actually that when I came back from school, there was a guy petting her because she's just that kind. She doesn't mind strangers, so so by that time very easy to bring her to our home, and she stayed with us. Then she had kittens twice, and the second time is where we got the cat that we have at home right now. But yeah, going back to her mother, she didn't look like your average cat. Like, she was a little bit longer than your usual cat. We actually call her like sometimes the cat sausage. Hey, excuse me. And she also had like her head a little bit squished, like kinda looked more like a panther. At least the shape of her head. But her ears wasn't normal cat ears. They were like very small and very bended. They're like a unique shape. And she had big eyes, especially big eyes. The big eye cat. Oh yeah, she was very silly. I remember her always wanted to eat our chimken. Unfortunately, we had to give her to adoption, but he was pretty nice. And as a way to leave house, she had to as one of her how to say this, like as one of her I think the thing that she left us before she had to leave was definitely one of her sons. Right, Ponchito? Idiotic cat. Stupid cat. Of course he doesn't care.
Just follow the soothing sound of my voice.
He prefers to be happy, eating instead. Like he doesn't really sleep too much. This cat sleeps more than any cat I've ever seen before. I mean, I guess he's 5 years old now. I guess makes sense, but I don't know.
You're there, pick up.
He still gets Hizumi, so this cat still has is he capable to do weird shit. He just prefers to sleep more than doing anything else. Okay, then I noticed I did the actually doing the quantum thing. Oh my god, why still getting these puzzles so often? Even on practice. I hate this so much. Well, this pattern. But still, I hate it. I had to wait here for like 4 or 5 seconds.
Check.
Annoying.
Testing. Well, that was quick. So.
No, it
what's
wasn't.
what you there to find?
Stupid. Anyways.
Murderous endoskeleton has encountered some unfortunate glitches, but that doesn't mean the idea isn't sound and valuable.
Eso significa que la idea no tenga valor o ningún significado. I know this patch Spanish. It's just so weird the subtitles here to Spanish there. Again, I'm pretty sure it didn't happen before. Like, I noticed it while my girlfriend was watching me this practice. I was like, wait, is it just me? Or the subtitles were in Spanish for a second?
Deactivate that endoskeleton and collect it for us as well. I can just smell
Like, what the fuck?
certificate, can't you? You need to reach Murray's.
I'm pretty sure this did not happen, or maybe it did happen in the first patch. In release version, I mean. But I usually don't need subtitles. I barely have it because it's a good indicator for speedruns. There's a visual way to take some references, but I usually just by listening things. I can hear well. One problem I do have though is that sometimes I need things to be told twice to me, not because I cannot hear them, but because I just dissociate. I disconnect from the world. My feet is not on the ground all the time. And I'm saying that because I'm currently sitting with my legs crossed, but because I don't know, my mind just works that way, I guess. Not a good thing, but that's a problem I always had. Thing though now is that I think I'll be able to speedrun a little bit more calm, easily, knowing that my wrist won't be causing me that much pain because my wrist has been now a bit better now from the pain that has to appear every now and then because it is so annoying that I'm just chilling, or even when I'm doing nothing, it's just hey, I need to make you remember that you harmed your wrist, so suffer like the others. And I cry every time. I really love when the Rotten speaks. I still wonder. Well, no, I don't know why the Bite by Night. That's the name, right? Yeah, Bite by Night. That Roblox production that became popular. you know, using weird names. Like it's only because the Mimic. Well, I didn't learning that the Mimic originally was the project, but then he got renamed to to the mistake. A steak. What? That is insane! But no, they just being renamed back to the project. Yeah, I mean, it makes more sense because the mistake, like, it's not like the Mimic was made by accident or it was a mistake to create him, sort of. But you know, it did manage to do a lot. Well, it did manage to do a lot, which was just being a simple mimic that only mimics and that's it. Before he wanted to kill. Which, because if you think about it, I think, well, no. Well, I mean, yeah, every murder will know about the the mimic being the killer, but also, it was the mimic who caused the explosion to Edwin, so well, at least he knows about that atrocity. Oh, in theory, who knows? Probably, I believe he's dead, but also I think I will be surprised if Edwin returns, and doesn't somehow Edwin Murray return. Gosh, I still remember the day that I watched the last Star Wars movie. Well, I mean, it is actually the last Star Wars movie to release, I'm pretty sure, because I think, well, at least in cinemas. I don't know Disney Plus, but as far as I know, Star Wars has been focusing more on releasing TV series for Disney Plus. But like, if you're talking about movies releasing on cinemas, then the Rise of Skywalker, which I think is the last Star Wars movie, the part of the episode 9 basically, is the last movie to release. That has been released on cinemas. But I don't remember when the somehow Palpatine return scene appeared, and I just like I was all cringing about it. It's like, how? How did it happen? Yeah, I think I remember someone being disappointed about it. Like, you know, that someone said, "¿Qué?" What in Spanish, and it was funny. Like, like I watched the Star Wars movie with my mom because she's a huge fan of Star Wars. Yeah, I was accompanying her to watch Star Wars movies, all the full trilogy, and yeah, it's funny to see the Palpatine returning because, well, I reacted like, oh my god, how? My mom didn't really react to it. She was actually dramatically when Rey, the protagonist of these movies, ended up saying that I'm Rey Skywalker. She was screaming, she's not a Skywalker! That's an insult. Which I get, which I understand. Although that was bullshit. Everything about that movie was bullshit. Well, the first movie of that trilogy, what's the name again? The Force Awakens. Yeah. They end up being basically just the first Star Wars movie. At least it was good. I enjoy it. It had it left a lot of potential for the next movies. Then the second movie, it was something about Jedi. I think the Return of the Jedi came out, and yeah, I mean, yeah. Like, I don't even have a like I didn't grow up with Star Wars. Like, I mean, of course, Star Wars early 70s. Of course, I did grow up with Star Wars that way, but I was a child. It's not like the kind of my case with Nintendo 64 where I'll be 10 and like a 8-year-old. Oops. Who plays the console and like in 2011.
2, 3,
It just I didn't have a particular attachment to Star Wars.
4. Now,
And yet,
close the hatch.
this trilogy felt very
Reset the crank.
shit and even disrespectful.
Turn on the power, and you are done.
Alright, Star Wars is Star Wars, I guess. I don't know. I didn't remember watching Clone Wars when I was younger with my brother. I always wanted to rewatch it, but well, I didn't fully watch it to begin with. But I wanted to actually sit down and watch it, but I never. That's my biggest problem with me. I never like. I'm someone who don't try new things all the time. In terms of entertainment, at least. Like if I play one game and I like it a lot, then I'm probably gonna be sticking with that game out for a long time, even multiplayer or single player. In some ways, speedruns is like a way to help me with this. And when I don't even understand like a new series to watch, I just don't have always the energy. Well, not energy. Yeah, I don't feel the instant interest of doing it now. I already just take my time to watch or read or play something different. Sometimes forcing it works. Like for example, my girlfriend has been a like, huge push to watch new for me to watch new stuff. Nice. But but most of the times, well, she's pretty successful for it. But like, if I try to do it myself, or well, yeah, if I try to do it myself, then there's a high chance it won't go well. Well, I won't actually have the strength to do it. I do really appreciate my girlfriend a lot, but it pushes me to watch something else, something new. I guess it helps I have people that she actually accompanies me to try something else and not just be alone. I think that helps a lot. Well, I don't think no, it actually helps. Yeah, hit all the teeth. I'm not sure. There's a chance I hit the other teeth unintentionally. Because I heard like the nose. I heard another noise. Maybe it's the nose that I hit by accidentally. I hope so, because if I hit the only teeth, then this is over. This is over. This is over. How did I hit the other teeth? I don't get it. I cannot restart because I was. Oh my god, it's over. I'm sure I didn't aim there, but maybe the ball bounced and hit it. I don't know. Okay, when that happens, it's not a common thing to happen. I hit continue. It's not that common. It's not a common thing to that makes it happen, but. Still, fine. I'm gonna do it again. Sure, why not? Why not? If I don't do that, my cat will be angry. He's actually going to eat me on the spot, live on stream. I need Wither John. Actually, never mind. I need Bluebear. No, what's the name? What's the name of the? I mean, you say Bluebear, but it's not. His name is not Bluebear. Verified. I actually need Verified to scream the entire run.
Arnold, hey buddy. This is
Well, you know, the next video I'm making has a lot
How are you feeling?
of
Well,
Bear 5
I
mentions.
just finished.
Well, never mind. Actually, it's like 2. And this video is being edited in a weird way because
I just pulled up.
in some ways, having to choose making the video about the Club Penguin visions was a bad idea, but but also a good idea because well, at the beginning I felt that the way I felt like it was a bad idea. I feel like in some ways I'm making it interesting because I'm adding a shit ton of editing, and
Good job. Well done.
I mean,
That data
it's not bad. It's just weird. It's just
do not use it.
I don't know. But I only have 2 missions left to complete. Well, to edit them, and after that, the video can be up. But it's very weird the way I'm doing it and stroking it. Eh. Well, for this. I tried to give personality to some of the mascot suits back when I played SOTM, but it was kind of difficult because we just didn't know too much about them. Well, actually, we just don't know anything about them.
Potential buyers?
I mean, the jester at least. We did just kidding. But that's it. And I guess it was Illuminate? No, well, I guess we did la. But you have the monkey, the caterpillar, and the hedgehog doing also having the same song in their cardboards. Actually, the Mass Illuminated also have the cardboard figures with the to play that music. I just say it because that's the song that plays in the trailer.
Welcome! The show's just begun. There's so much to be done.
I saw that also presented, like for example, the birthday puppy being Monty. Well, it's Monty. More specifically, his era of one joke band. Monty, one joke band, baby. And this is Mr. Hippo, of course. We know them already. Yeah, that's it. For one joke band to be on the Pizzaplex as the main show. Hey man, how you doing? Let's rock and roll, baby, and also don't forget Maser Monty. Still proud that I predicted Maser Monty. It's always I kinda wish I still does a Mercer size too, but it's actually a good Mercer size, but it's always also want to see a worse Mercer size. A bigger Mercer size, more buttons, more directions. I remember the full thing I said like that, but that'll be true hell. I think electronic that I had difficult. Well, in Edgar tried to think of I had the chance to give the proper personality was Chica on Security Breach. Like Freddy, I mean Freddy in some ways is it's pretty much the Freddy that we all know, but it's just like adds some stupidity to him. And a little bit of a angry parental figure, like Gregory, what the fuck are you doing? Or Roxana and make her have the some racism, but not really towards Mexicans, because she doesn't really dislike Mexicans. She just dislikes people who eat Mexican food. I still hate Mexican food.
If you're there, pick up.
And also, let's not forget Monty, which I mean, I don't need to explain. But Chica is just like, I don't know, I like Jake or Glamrock Chica, but I just couldn't go with anything interesting with her. I guess I just didn't either connect too much with Chica or her section being the trash. Oh my god! This again. Her section in the trash area being laggy when I played it back then. It did help. of course, let's not forget Freddy Piñata as well, which is basically Glamour Freddy but Piñata. Which he holds the fabric of reality
Testing.
on my videos.
That was quick.
I don't remember why I started to put Glamour Freddy when the video itself, the recording became smaller or disappears or move it away. But instead I started to apply to all every time the fabric of or reality was manipulated by me. I am God.
With some luck, you can deactivate that endoskeleton and collect it.
Hold on. You cannot forget when Kane said I am God. It refers Sonic EXE by saying I am God. I think I should do this Halloween or this October. As part of Halloween, display creepypastas. I never really played creepypastas before. I should play some of the classics, like of course Sonic EXE. Also, maybe even FNaF creepypastas. Like, hey, but FNaF is a horror game already. Yeah. And are there other creepypastas? I don't think so, but yeah, I could try to get one. Maybe like Genshin creepypasta. I don't know, we'll get on that when the time comes. We are still in April. Oh, no, the Dark Souls is online, right? And besides the Steel game, well, the Steel trailer for the VR SOTM, there has to be something else. I mean, I know it's a Pop Goes things, but I never really wanted to look at Pop Goes things because it's just like teasers and that's it. Like, I think with Pop Goes marketing for me is like, well, marketing. Yeah, it just show things like skins, designs, characters, posters. And that's it. Like, well, not even new characters, just the same shit. And I'm like, I mean, not what you mean. I'll definitely play it when it comes out, but I don't know, I just never bothered to really try and be excited or be interested or exactly interested for what they are sharing. So I'm like, yeah, I'll play it and that's it. It's just it. No special interest or no special treatment. Just like, yeah, I want to see this happen, but I'm not exactly like, wow. And something like candies, well, it's there. Nixon does show every now and then gameplay of New York Creation, which is pretty cool. It really excites me. I really enjoy playing the demo release in the anniversary of FNaF, so I hope you can play it. You can have the full game soon. And that's it. I mean, I don't know, Fiston, what's the progress of FNaF Plus? Oh. Sorry, I have to make a joke about it. Even if it's a bad one. You know, not much of FNaF Plus, not specifically FNaF Plus, but I'm a person who always liked likes like different takes of something already existing, like a different type, like, you know, just for example, what if William Afton was good in this game and the Mimic was revealing the entire FNaF timeline? On an alternative timeline, at least. The true Yellow Rabbit, to put it that way. Like, the Mimic was the Yellow Rabbit all this time. Just like an example. And it's almost, I think that was supposed to be FNaF Plus, like just a different take of FNaF. I mean, people call it remake, remaster, it wasn't. But like, yeah, not only a different take, but also like was supposed to be like, or at least I thought, or I think it was supposed to be like a different interpretation of FNaF with a different universe, a different story. the pistol will be working on, but since things went wrong, then we probably will never get like not only FNaF Plus, but also like a different take of it. The already existing FNaF timeline. I mean, so well. I mean, you already have that with the books. Actually, now I think about it, with the Silver Eyes trilogy, with Charlie. Instead of no wait. Charlie actually died like in the games. The only thing that changes is that Charlie didn't possess a puppet because does not exist puppet. This is Charlie Charlotte. Oh my god, is Charlie Kirk? Sorry. Charlotte and but instead Charlotte Henry created 4 different Charlotte bodies for different robots for each one for each different ages or times of her life. I don't know how you would say this actually in English. But you know, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. It's either like you know, till like you know. Yeah, I did. Yep. So yeah, I did it. Well, no, I was. Give me a sec, chat. I was just getting a weird message. Okay, never mind. It's nothing bad. I just got confused with something else. And this thing appears when I'm in the middle of the stream is so annoying, but especially because I lost the. It's just it gets distracted because this annoyance appears during stream. It wouldn't be annoying
When the machinery is clear of debris.
if it wasn't because I'm a stream. If I'm doing speedruns, because you know interrupting the speedrun is not exactly you want. It's like I'm running a race, but interruption has come up, but I cannot exactly pay attention to it, or I have to take care of it on instant. But like depends situation, of course, but it's not a thing that it needs my instant attention. But yeah, not annoying.
Now, disengage the emergency
I should break first.
and back out.
I won't back out carefully.
Reset
Yep,
the
I know what. I
breaker.
will back out carefully.
Turn on the power, and you are done.
Yeah, anyway, so what was I saying before? Oh yeah, so the different FNaF decks. So yeah, I mean, I guess the fast perplexing beats the pixelplex also their own takes of FNaF story, but also like the whole, no, but the books are canon, it makes it annoying to know. And to be honest, I don't really want to you know, it's I don't really have the energy to try to see if it's true or canon or not. Right now, the only reason why I'm saying it's not canon is because the Mimic story Okay, Mimic story being different from the one you have been here in this game, from the book. So, but honestly, like it could be easily wrong. That's what I could be easily right because wiped it because FNaF has to be complicated for no real reason. But anyways, if I say that, people wanna crucify me because apparently I have. Apparently, apparently it's actually easy to learn the FNaF lore. Actually, yeah. But you know what? I agree. But okay, what can I aim right now? But you know what? I agree. But you know what? You know what? Let's spin the wheel. But you know what? I have zero responsibility that people should be rated out what books are canon or not, and the fans, realistically speaking, the FNaF fans really are not happy with the situation of the FNaF lore actually easy to learn. I can do this correctly. Oh my god, I have restarted already. Leave me a little sex chat personally to stretch because it's important to stretch, and also I need to grab something from here. What a weird cat. If you could name if you could name your or my cat actually, what name will you give him? Because I just remembered that a friend of mine adopted a cat. Didn't have a name yet, but he had the idea of naming that cat the little best bastard or best or bastard. Wait, how you pronounce that again? Oh, just the little demon. But sounding even worse and mean. ¡Pequeño bastardo! And of course we didn't want him to name his cat that way because like poor cat, he did nothing wrong. And besides he was a little cat, so even worse like them.
I just pulled up.
Good job.
Doesn't look like anyone's here.
I'm sure you're right. Those motion sensors never...
Never tell the truth.
Okay. Well, how am I supposed to get in?
To access the building, you've been provided with a data.
Probably aren't expected to find someone inside the building, but
That data diver is your master key to the MCM.
yeah, he just got a evil endoskeleton.
Retrieve our property.
Was playing different suits,
Over and out.
different animals. I remember that when I saw the guards, I thought one of them would be the Mimic, but nah. I mean, I don't really totally say it, but one piece of property this game had is Mimic having like unique stats or unique attributes for different suits, and this is having more a unique personality for the character the Mimic is mimicking. Because the thing with the suit mechanic that we have right now, it kinda it kinda looks to mimic like it's just using suits to hide himself, like not getting discovered. So that his identity, their identity, don't get discovered, which is weird because I feel like the reason behind the mimic being the mimic, well, you might think, or you'll see, or you know, we know that the mimic thing is to, well, mimic.
This client tour will show you just what I'm capable
But
of.
he said because in a lot of the animations are reused from one suit to another, then it's like, nah, all suits are similar in shape. Not every suit though, like for example the Beast is different. But most of them are pretty much the same. It was a really missed opportunity to give that touch to each suit.
Just begun. There's so much to be done. You want to be here to stay. It's a one-of-a-kind fantasy.
Not saying that,
Where you'll quite
not saying that he was bad or
pleased.
they didn't do, or they didn't do much job with it. I just think that it was very simple. Not bad, but it could definitely be better. No, but chat, trust me, the VR release is gonna have that fixed. The VR release is gonna show us a teaser of the next FNaF game again. Honestly, I cannot believe people for saying that stuff because I do believe that the VR release is gonna be just a VR release. That's it. The reason I think the reason people think it will be more than just a VR release makes sense because once again, the first gameplay show of Secret of Mimic was on VR on PAX with a playable demo about this game. The game released June last year, and it's almost going to be a year since the game released, and the VR is coming 28th of this month, and it's like okay, I almost took a year to develop this, so I hope. There was already progress on the VR already before the game release also, so I hope whatever you're doing still will. It's not just a VR release. So again, I cannot really blame people for thinking that way. Still really did nothing to. Well, just you know, it just didn't help. I have to wait for, well, not me, but other people have to wait for the VR release. It's a understandable frustration. Or what a frustration, valid and understandable, like expectations.
Soothing sound of my voice.
No, well, not 100%. But at least I don't fully agree on that. But hey, at least I get why there's people reacting that way towards Steel Wool or towards this release. Again, they still took their almost a year to release it. I think it makes sense that people are expecting something at some point, or is expecting something else besides just a VR version of this game. But again, I really doubt it. I really doubt it. Not to be mean, but I just really doubt it. Or we a party pooper, but I seriously doubt it.
Check, check, check.
Testing, testing. That was quick. So, let's talk about what
What you're there to find. Obviously,
So,
possibly murderous endoskeleton has encountered some unfortunate glitches, but that doesn't mean the idea isn't sound or valuable. We think that endoskeleton has a lot of potential, and that's why we want you to retrieve Murray's original schematic for us. And
yeah, you won't get it.
for us, we can certainly try
I probably didn't actually get in it, but
your life from her.
I don't know.
If that's not incentive enough,
Once again, not being
then I don't know what is.
the final always not helping that much.
activate that endoskeleton.
Yeah, press that.
Collect it for
I
us
want to
as
press
well.
that.
I can just smell the $25 gift certificate, can you? You need to reach Murray's executive suite. That's
The schematic most likely is. Your data diver doesn't have executive permission yet, so you can't get any. Not a problem. We just need to find a station or
I just wanted to mention that because it kind of tells you that, okay, so you need to get all permissions before getting the next one, which, I mean, yeah, in terms of accessing the building makes sense, but also, I think it really, like, here's the thing. The permission system in this game is pretty much like Security Breach, where if you get a new one, you just increase your level. Or at least that's how it's in gameplay, like you play the game normally on Secret or Mimic. In Security Breach, if you grab the batches in different orders, the levels is going to increment by 1. But of course, in the case of this place, it's not like the basic permission is 1, security is 2, repair slash TF2 is 3. No, like if you have the TF2 permission before starting the game, you already will enter to places that has the security, the TF2 logo permissions, but not the basic ones, which, well, by default you will have it, but let's just say you don't have the security one. Then you'll do access to the places that has the TF2 logo, the repairs upgrade security level. But let's just say if you want to open a door from the security level, you'll be able to do it. So it's not, the security or the permissions levels are not incremental compared to the security breach, but they work very similar to security breach because of the way this game was made. So you're gonna get these permissions in different orders. You're always gonna get in the same exact order, which is funny because security breach you had like two moments in the game plus a 6 AM time where you can get permissions from different places, even though it's also going to be a level plus 1 level every time you get a new one. So I wonder if at one point still want a security breach, well, a secret of Mimic to be like, you get this permission, but you don't specifically have to get the security one, and the next one you don't specifically have to wait to take a security to proceed. Like maybe you can already get executive, or you might need you might need executive is the highest one, no? Then you might need you might get first the creative level, or maybe the admin level. Maybe that they can open different paths, and maybe the game will gonna play in different orders or differently. And who knows? Maybe even you will need like all permissions to get the blueprints, or do like different endings. So in that case, that will be the glitch permission. So it's kind of like it changes, you know. Now I'm not sure if that was intended to be that case, but knowing how the doors and everything are made, it's like and how you can get permissions. If you were to get permissions in different order, you have to open to exit those areas while the others are on the lower level. You can't. So it's kind of like you know, I really feel that was the plan originally, but something went wrong. Or they just realized that they won't have enough time to make a gameplay like that, and decided to go back to the security breach permission level system. But the only thing changing is that instead of taking different paths to take some of the few permissions, you just take them in a linear way. This game is not linear, but the way you obtain these permissions are linear. Well, I mean, yeah, never mind. If a model wanted to restore something like that, well, restore or make something with this mod, with this game, a lot will have to change to make it work. I'm not talking about like different paths or to move around. I'm talking about like the story of the game itself. All you will like, even the bits of story that are spread around the game. they are bait. Also in mind that you get them in like in a timeline way. Like for example, the first audio we found in this game being the time where Edwin and Fiona met for the first time. It's it's only possible because, well, it's always the first one because it's just the one you can get the moment you get a new level, the TF2 level. The other ones you can't, so it's kind of like it's always trying to order the pieces in a way that the bits and pieces in a way that it makes sense. Nah. But I don't know. Maybe it is possible. Maybe someone really thought it away. But I just be like, I just be me, not be able to think further than it's gonna break things. Who is breaking you? Your mother? But yeah. 1, 5, 8.
Hello, when
Where?
machinery is
Hey, can you please stop doing that?
green button
I'm talking about the crank.
get under the to realign the elevator. Use
Crank that
the
soldier
to
boy.
rebalance
You!
alignment doohickey. And please,
God damn it.
great. Input the phone. 3, 4, 2, 1. Now, close the hatch. Reset the crank. Turn on the power, and you are done.
I am not done actually. And then I break the elevator. Because why the fuck not? Which was a bad idea because as far as I can tell, no, there will be no way to go back up with the current permissions that we have. There's the elevator that gets you to Jackie's, but it breaks. You have to fix it to make it work again. So that'll be the end of the game. So bad idea. Oh, maybe a good idea, you know. At least I will make it so I'm looking at it like, oh wait, it's impossible to get the next permission now. Oh no, I guess I have to report this to dispatch, and they will have no other choice than I need to let me go from the location and go to take a good night's sleep. Oh gosh.
So much fun. You there. Step right
How very well lucky.
knock out the clown's teeth and win a prize.
Nice.
Win a spin on the prize wheel.
Okay.
You there.
I could damn.
Tickets, please.
I'm sorry, picked up. Oh, that's annoying. And oh, holy shit. Oh, Chad, I may have to leave now. Oof. I mean, yeah, it kind of makes sense. I kind of expected this because I streamed late. Because hopefully see I was in the morning, but yeah, I think I have to leave now. I look at the hour and also a message that I kind of ignored because again I was focusing on streaming. Yeah. Now I need matters. God damn it. Oh, chat. sorry for the 1 hour and 50 minutes of stream, but I must leave now. So thank you so much. I apologize for the duration, but I'll be back next week with more stuff to stream because pretty much what you seen secretly because of downtime because it was kind of like a my crutch for not starting new things and not lifted to continue because of index or Y reason. So yeah, follow me here on Twitch, Twitter, Blue Sky, YouTube, subscribe. The next time, bye bye.